Reviews.
Hey guys, so today I wanted to talk about some of the workouts that I've done in the past and just kind of go over what works for me or what hasn't worked for me. I tend to be pear-shaped, so I'm kind of narrow at the top, then I kind of expand at the hips and the waist. It's not easy to stay fit. Definitely in my 20s, I didn't have to really worry about it, which was great, but once you hit your 30s, everything goes downhill. Probably 29 for me is when it started to go downhill. But I would say probably in my late 20s, I started to do Turbo Jam, which was Chalene Johnson's workout. And I did that probably consistently for about a year. And I wouldn't say that my results were anything spectacular. So it was kind of just disconcerting. After Turbo Jam, the next one that I tried was P90X. Again, no extreme results. And I will say I did not stick to the full 90-day that you were supposed to. So that's probably part of my problem right there. I just couldn't stick with it. It just wasn't, I don't know, it really wasn't doing much for me in the time that I was doing it. I really wasn't feeling great about it. So after that, I actually went to Shaun T's Insanity workout. And believe it or not, I actually powered through 90% of his workout, 90% of the 90 days. We actually went on vacation, so I kind of came back and didn't pick back up the last couple of weeks that I had, but I did most of it. And I will show you the pictures. I had the most results out of Insanity. Now, if I could keep up that kind of strenuous workout every day for my life, I probably would, but it was intense, and there's a reason they call it Insanity. And after that, he created some other workouts. I did try the hip-hop abs for like 5 minutes. I mean, I did that for maybe a few days. It just, I wasn't seeing it. I do like to dance, so that to me would be fun, but I just couldn't get into it as much. After Insanity, I did do Turbofire, which is Chalene Johnson's more amped up workout. They're all getting into the hits, the high intensity interval training where you're doing like a lot of hard work in a short amount of time. So you're really kind of kicking your own ass, to say the least. Probably should get into more of like the dancing type workouts. Maybe like Tracy Anderson. I've actually looked at a few of her workouts and they look crazy. But I did a few here and there, but I think I probably need to join a place and actually have somebody force me to go, because otherwise it's easy not to do it every day. But anyway, after Hip Hop Abs, I did Turbofire, tried that, didn't love it. I mean, Insanity to me was the best, quickest results, most intense workout there was. And I feel like there was such a variety in what you were doing that you were tightening and toning different parts of your body. Whereas some of these workouts, you didn't. After Turbofire, I did try Focus T25, which is Shaun T's shorter workout. It's not effective to the way that Insanity was effective. It's definitely a shorter workout, but you're not going to get the results because you're not spending the amount of time you need to. After I did the T25, I was kind of going through a rough patch where I just didn't want to spend the effort to break a sweat per se. I just kind of wanted to be easy. So I actually went and looked up DDP's yoga, which is Diamond Dallas Page. And I will say I did that workout for a few weeks. I mean, there were a lot of testaments to that workout. You probably should get back into that. I mean, yoga definitely is good for overall body, but I did that for, at least a month, if not more. But I would say that if I'd stuck to it, I probably would have been better, because it actually really hones in on certain muscle groups and certain areas of your body. And I mean, it's a good workout. After the DDP yoga, I actually went back to, I've done a little bit of Insanity here and there. I think I can get back into it, and then I start, and I'm like, I can't even get through the first 10 minutes of the warm-up. And I know that's what I went through initially. It's just getting over that first hump to be able to stick to it. But so as of lately, what I've been doing is really changing it up. So before we went out of town back in September, I got into doing some serious squats, lunges pretty consistently. And I really had some serious change in my legs, my thighs. They definitely tightened up. There was a lot of excess meat, if you will, and it's definitely tightened and toned my legs from doing squats. But I really wanted to get back into seeing results, because when you do the same thing repeatedly, your body gets used to it and you don't see any more changes. The gains kind of go away. I've been changing it up a little, doing a little bit of Turbofire here and there. I've actually been implementing more of the Turbo Jams back into my schedule. Chalene Johnson's Fat Blaster, I kind of incorporate that a few days a week. It's cardio. It's fast cardio. It's fun. Dance like Brazilian butt lift I found on YouTube. I really love that video. I've been starting to do that as well. So kind of getting away from the squats and the lunges. The Brazilian butt lift is more alternate ways to focus on your butt and your thighs without actually doing squats and lunges. So again, making your brain think, oh, this is new, I'm going to show gains again. So I'm trying to change it up a little bit as a gift. I think it was more of a gag gift for Christmas. I buy these shake weights, and I'm not really sure if I don't know how to use it or if I'm just an idiot, but I don't really see anything sensational about it so far. Maybe if I consistently, I don't even know. Maybe not. Overall, I will say Insanity by far, for me, really worked. P90X probably would have if I had stuck with it. Turbofire, I'm not really sure. She does a lot of the same stuff that she did in Turbo Jam. I mean, the HIIT workouts for sure probably will be beneficial if you stick with that. High intensity, short amount of time. It's just like a burst of energy where you're really going all out, and then you kind of get a rest and you go all out again. Like anything, you just have to do it. You just have to tell yourself every day, if I want to see any sort of gains, I have to do it. If I want to eat that cheeseburger, fine. If that'll make me happy right now, fine. If I want to drink that milkshake, whatever. But just know that you're going to have to make up for that tenfold in your workouts. Otherwise, you're not going to see the gains. There are so many different diet fads out there. I've even considered Nutrisystem myself just to try and get on a healthier, well-balanced diet. But I definitely eat better than I did. I mean, I used to eat like crap pretty consistently, but now that I'm gaining weight and getting older, I know that I have to really focus on that more so. My recommendation for anybody, don't stick to one thing. If you do the same thing every day, you're not going to see results. You may initially, but it's not going to last, and you're going to get frustrated. You're going to feel like it's a waste of time, and you're going to give up because that's just the easy way out. I would much rather sit on the couch and eat chips and eat chocolate than go run a mile. But the more you do it, the better you feel. Your endorphins definitely ramp up. You're not the only one out there going through it, and just because maybe you were born skinny and you thought, I don't need to worry about it, I promise most of you, it will catch up with you. So think about it in your 20s and get into a routine. That way, come your 30s, you're not having to start from zero and work your way up. I mean, I didn't work out since probably high school. And then college came, and I didn't have to because I was still thin in college. I didn't have to worry about it. And then when my mid-20s came, you get married, settle down, start to eat, start to be comfortable, don't care as much. And then approaching 30, you're like, where did all these extra pounds come from? I don't look the way I used to. You're starting to look at pictures of yourself, and it's discouraging because you're like, wow, I used to be able to wake up, do 5 crunches, have a 6-pack, and go. But now I wake up, do 5 crunches, and think, I don't see anything. Where did my abs go? Keep up with it. I'm really going to try here in 2015 to focus more. That way, come our next vacation to the beach, I will be even more proud of how I look. And I know the most of it is all mental. So confidence will definitely take you 3/4 of the way. The rest of it is all about just pushing yourself to stick to a routine and just get off the couch. If your job is sedentary, stand. If you're able to walk around, walk around. At least that's what I've learned, and that's what I'm going to try. Hope this helps some of you. Let me know in the comments below. Definitely subscribe because I'm going to keep up with my random nonsense like I always do because I'm so good at being random and sarcastic and just awkward.